When tasty delicacies are discussed, usually khichdi doesn't find a mention. But today we are going to see how to make healthy as well as tasty khichdi. My name is Amit Shirasao and welcome to my channel. If you're one of those who thinks that khichdi is a very insipid diet, it is the diet of a sick man and it cannot be tasty, then this video is going to change your perspective. I'm going to show you how to make tasty khichdi. For this, we are going to require rice, moong ki dal. I've already taken some portion of it and washed it clean. So the way I took it is, I took this bowl and I took half bowl rice and half bowl moong ki dal. Okay, so I have washed it clean to save our time. For washing, I will recommend this kind of a utensil as well. So this is good for washing because you can put your hand inside and you can wash things. Another thing is, use only one measuring bowl, and because if you measure rice and moong ki dal with this, then you will also be measuring water using this. So you will require the same amount of water. That means one complete bowl of water, half a bowl of rice and half a bowl of moong ki dal. I have purposely taken moong ki dal because it is a little healthier as compared to tuar ki dal. Tuar ki dal also leads to acidity, uric acid. So instead of that, you should prefer moong ki dal. Moong ki dal has a lot of fibers and it does not have side effects. So if anything, it will help you in your digestion. Then to make it tasty, you're going to need two ingredients. One is onion. So this is one onion. I have already made onion rings out of it. To know how to make onion rings, please see this video. Then you will need some coconut. So to know how to remove the husk of the coconut, break the shell, take the flesh out, and then grate it. To know all these things, please watch this particular video. Okay, so these are the two ingredients which are going to add taste to it. If you want to increase the flavor, then add some ginger also. I have this much of ginger. Ginger purposely I have kept it like this. I could have mashed it and kept it, but I purposely kept it like this because I wanted to show you how to work with ginger. And you will need a potato again for elevating the taste or to add some sweetness to it. And then you will require curry leaves so that your eyes stay young. Please add curry leaves. Curry leaves are also good for reducing hair fall. So please include curry leaves in your diet. So this is all the ingredients. Other than that, some masalas will be used. For frying, of course, we'll be using 1 tablespoon of desi ghee. Of course, desi ghee, by desi ghee I mean Amul ghee or Chitrai ghee. Okay, you don't buy it from the cow keeper nowadays. You will require, in the masalas you will require jeera, haldi, चिली को क्या कहते हैं, तीखा मिर्ची, and you will also require salt. Salt, I prefer to use sendha namak, that is rock salt. It is better for your health. But if you don't have it and if you have refined salt, then no problem, use refined salt. Appliance wise, what do you require? You require a stove, you require one kadhai which can be covered, because whenever you apply choka, यानी जब आप छोका लगाते हैं तब इसे बंद करना ज़्यादा मुनासिब है, otherwise your entire kitchen will start smelling. It's very difficult, so it's better to cover it. And of course you'll be needed one pressure cooker for making khichdi. Besides, you should always keep a plate and a couple of laden spoons ready. Keep one cloth ready to wipe off your hands. I've learned all this in my YouTube career. Okay, so let's get started. Initially what we'll do is we will try and fry this onion. Okay, and along with that this coconut as well. So I'm just taking this out. Okay, I'm keeping it aside. I'm just keeping it over here. Before doing all that, we have to fry the masalas. Masalas always have to be fried early on. Okay, there are two masalas which I didn't show you, that is clove and cardamom. So if you want please add them as well. I'm using 1 tablespoon of ghee. That is sufficient actually. So let me turn on the heat. Is the heat on? Yes, it is. Now let it melt. In this, we will put some jeera. Why do we need to put jeera? Jeera is put because it gives an indication whether the temperature is proper or not. So I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of jeera. Don't add too much. 1 tablespoon is sufficient. Okay. Now when the temperature rises, automatically जीरा will start splattering. Means जीरा तड़कने लगेगा, इसका मतलब तापमान सही है ना? So now the temperature seems to be okay. Let me check. That I think one of the spoons was wet, and that's the reason why it is splattering. No problem. The jeera, it is almost the same, the correct temperature. Put some chili into it, half a teaspoon, again half a teaspoon turmeric into it. Okay, let it fry nicely. In this, you can also put a clove and a cardamom. I'll put a lot of other things as well, but these are all optional. I'll put 1 clove. I'll put 1 cardamom. Instead of putting the cardamom right like that, I'll rather open it. I've kept it on low flame, as you can see. Always keep it on low flame, otherwise things will burn. So always cardamom has to be opened and then put. I like that cover as well, so I don't mind removing it. Means I don't bother removing it. In this zaifer also some people put. If you want, you can put. If you don't want, skip it. So I'll put some zaifer as well. This is zaifer. Okay, so I think we have enough of spices now, and the temperature is good. Now we will put the onion. So let me take the onion rings and let me transfer them slowly into the kadhai. Okay, I'll also transfer the coconut into this. And that's the reason why I told you that you should be having a cloth to clean your hands once in a while. Keep heating it on low flame. Okay, this is low flame. Now just mix it up well. The camera may shake a bit. I am so sorry. The camera is tied to my chest, so can't help it. Okay, now keep it like this for a while. Oh yeah, I forgot actually. The garlic and this also had to be fried. But now that it is not fried, I'll do one thing. I'll just heat it for a while. I'll heat it for around 1 minute on low flame. And by that time, I will just remove the cover of this garlic. So how do you work with garlic? So take a knife with a big blade. Of course the blade should be big, and so otherwise you will hurt yourself. Now keep it like this and just press it in this direction so that you don't cut your hand. Don't press it in this direction, otherwise you'll cut your hand. Okay, this is common sense, but I don't take it for granted. Okay, so now you have almost crushed it. Here also you will try to crush it. Okay, now once that is done, you will easily remove this cover. Okay, see, this is cover is gone. The other cover also, I'll just remove it just like that. Very easily the cover can be removed. After that, don't use it just like that. Please cut it in a few pieces. By few I mean many pieces actually. Okay, so this is how you work with garlic. Okay. Now you have these leaves, either put them as they are, otherwise you can cut them with scissors as well. But I think this is okay. Let's not overkill it. Let us look at this, otherwise it will burn. Yes, this is good enough. Now you will notice that it is turning yellowish brown. So this is the temperature up to which we have to heat it. Okay, this is good enough. We will heat it a little more. Just keep watching. Just keep watching the color. Otherwise, it might burn. So don't burn it completely. You have to half burn it. Okay, because it is khichdi. It is not biryani. If you want to make biryani, then you will fully burn them. You will fully burn the coconut, this onion rings. But this is khichdi, so you don't have to completely burn it. You have to half burn it. Okay, I think this is good enough. Now I'll turn off the heat. Okay, and I'll take a plate again. So this is the same plate. Why not reuse it? um, I'm just transferring the whole material over here in this plate. For this, you can do a couple of ideas. Take a spoon, load the bigger spoon with the smaller spoon, unload it with the smaller spoon. So this is what I also normally do. Okay, so this goes easier. Okay, good enough. No need to take out the whole thing. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take some more ghee into this kadhai. We will use 1 tablespoon of ghee again. Why am I taking the ghee again? Because I did not roast the garlic into it earlier. So now I'm going to turn on the heat again. I hope it is on. Yeah, it is on. Okay. Now let us take these two things and let's put it in the kadai. Okay, so it is garlic and curry leaves. I'm putting it in the kadai. Of course, it will get fried up. Let it fry up nicely. Again, we have to make it golden brown. And of course, the leaves should just, burn. So you wait until that time. That's why you need this plate. While this is happening, I'll quickly peel off this potato. So this is how you peel off a potato. Okay, the potato is peeled off. Now I will quickly cut it into pieces. Well, let this not burn. Let this not burn. I hope this is okay. Yeah, this is the right temperature now. Okay, so I'll turn off the heat. I don't want to take risk. Let this work for a while. And I'm quickly going to cut this into smaller pieces. So I normally use this size actually. Okay, this is the size that I use, but it's up to you how much you want them. If you keep bigger sizes, if the size is more, then it's not going to cook very easily. If the size is less, then it will cook very easily, but it might get mixed up into your food. So it's up to you. So I think 1 centimeter square is a good size. Now let's take this. and let's put it into the kadhai. Oh, did I not cut you? No. Okay, I took everything. Let's not waste food. Again, you need a napkin to keep wiping your hands. You cannot keep cleaning your hands all the time. I mean, you cannot keep washing your hands all the time. And by the way, your hands don't get dirty with food. So saying that clean your hands is a wrong thing. Maybe washing your hands would be the correct thing. Now let me turn on the heat again on low flame, and let us roast this potato for a while. uh, this does not change anything. Actually, it's absolutely okay even if you don't roast the potato, but I had so much of ghee which I didn't want to waste, so that's why. And now you see these leaves have started to sound. That means they are dried now. Okay, and the garlic is absolutely you know golden brown. So this is the correct texture of garlic as well as your curry leaves. Now we'll put the rest of the mixture once again so that we don't waste that ghee. So this masala is going to add taste to your khichdi. Okay, so mix everything again, give it a nice shake. Okay, everything is mixed up. Okay, now what you do is uh, you just cover it up for like half a minute. Half a minute is more than sufficient. Just cover it up for half a minute. If you want to steam it better, then you can put some water on top of this. That's also good, but I don't mind so much. It's absolutely okay. But if you really want to steam it well, put some water on top of this, and then while removing it, you should be very careful while removing that water, otherwise it will burn your hands. Okay, so it is almost a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that is sufficient. We are turning off the heat. Now let us prepare our cooker. So in the cooker we require, see, now let us take the water in the same proportion. So see, this is the bowl, right? So I'll take one bowl of water. I'll put it in the cooker. I'll take one more bowl of water. Okay, now for why are we using it, I'll tell you. Let's take some container in which we are going to cook our food. So I'll be using this container for me for यानी खिचड़ी लगाने के लिए जो बर्तन है ये वो है, ठीक है. So this is the utensil in which we'll be making our khichdi. In this we'll transfer the khichdi and everything. So do one thing, take your khichdi now. Okay, put it into the kadhai. I'll tell you why I'm doing this, because I usually don't like to waste anything. So this is a good way of saving your food, saving the spices, saving everything. Okay, now you put this water into it. So we need this much of water, right? So I'm just putting this much of water into this. And so again, the heat is also absorbed by the water. So even your heat is not wasted. Now you mix the whole thing up. Okay, now while mixing it, now it is at almost at the room temperature, because we have added some water to it. Now at this stage you put some sendha namak or refined salt into it. Why am I putting salt at the last stage? I'm putting it at this stage because uh, if you put it while it is hot, then it might evaporate the iodine content in that salt. So always put the salt whenever it is at the room temperature. Okay, now we just mix it well. Okay, and now this is the khichdi. Okay, we will just put it in the pressure cooker, and after 3 whistles you will get really nice khichdi. So let me put it first I'll put a little, and I'll sense the temperature at the bottom. Oh, it is not as cold as I thought, so I'll be holding it like this now. Okay, you just add the khichdi. Okay, again we'll use the same trick as we used earlier. We will keep the container over here. We will fill this spoon with the smaller spoon, and we'll empty it again with the smaller spoon. So this trick always works. Now, is it hot? Sense it first. Yeah, this side is hot actually. So I'll be using this cloth to empty the water. Okay, I'll put this aside. I'll try to empty the water. Okay, and now I will once again finish it up. Like this. Okay, so we have taken most of it. If you really don't want to leave anything, then use your hands. That's the easiest way to do it. I really think that sometimes you have to use your hands, otherwise it doesn't work out. Okay, so we haven't wasted any food. I'm a very responsible YouTuber. Okay, let me take this also, because it is going to be pressure cooked, so germs will anyways die. Put this inside. Now, this proportion is absolutely correct, but if you still want if you want to be very, very sure that your valve does not burn off due to lack of water, then you can add some more water, but not to the mixture. Add it outside. Okay, add it outside. Okay, so this is just the additional water. I'll show it to you later that one bowl of water will be left, but still, to be on the safer side. See, if you don't do this, then this valve can burn off. You know, it will evaporate, it will melt, and the steam will escape from here. So this is to save you from any accident. So this valve comes for around 25 rupees. So, and besides, you have to go and get it changed. So instead of that, I would normally add some more water outside, so that under any circumstances this valve does not burn off. Okay, this is done. Now just turn on the heat. This pressure cooker thing you can do on high flame as well, no problem. We will have to wait until 3 whistles. Okay, and even after that, do not open it directly. Let it cool down. Let the pressure go away. So see, this is another thing in the pressure cooker. You know, it will rise up when the pressure increases, and then it will settle down when the pressure decreases. So let this settle down. After the 3 whistles, let this settle down, and even then you try to move it. It should move this easily. Then you should open it. Okay, so let it cool, otherwise your rice will not steam properly. Now friends, our cooker is really cold, inside the room temperature. See, this indicator is down. See, this can be moved very easily. Once again, I'll tell you, for this size of a cooker, it will take you 5 minutes for to reach 3 whistles, and after that you'll turn off the heat, then allow it 10 minutes to cool down. Okay, now let us see this khichdi. So this is how this khichdi is. Now don't mind the length of my rice, because this is not this was sold to me as basmati rice. This is India Gate, by the way, third class pathetic company. They sold this to me as basmati rice. Does this look like basmati rice? Not at all. So India Gate is a third class company. Don't use it. But otherwise, your rice is well cooked, and you have potato, you have onion, you have this thing, um, coconut into it, and curry leaves, all the other spices. So this is a tasty khichdi. Do let me know how you cook your khichdi, and whether your khichdi is as tasty as this khichdi. Until next time, Jai Shri Ram. This is Amit Shirasao, and you can support me at amit.shirasao@UPI.